I really love it. It shows the true rendition of the 717, and it's not too heavy, but it's definitely gorgeous. And even though I have yet to see this,
Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform out of pit of flesh. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and
flying is an opportunity to go different places and try different things. It also is a time for new adventures. Some of the benefits of flying include seeing different places, countries, airports, and of course, flying on different types of aircraft. Two of the biggest known companies of aircraft manufacturing are Airbus and Boeing. Speaking of Boeing, let me introduce you to my favorite commercial airliner, the Boeing 717-200 series aircraft. Welcome everyone to Aviation Mondays, and today we are going to get into my favorite commercial airliner, the Boeing 717-200 series. I hope that you enjoy this video, so without further ado, let's get into it. The year is 1997. McDonnell Douglas acquires Boeing. The MD-95 is rebranded with a new design and new name, the Boeing 717. Interesting enough, the 717 was the company's model number for the C-135 Stratolifter military transport and the KC-135 Stratotanker. Assembly began on the first 717 in May of 1997. The first rollout ceremony was on June the 10th of 1998, with the first flight taking place on September 2nd the same year. Its first delivery was the following year, September 1999, to Airtran Airways. Now, I have a very special connection to Airtran, as Airtran Airways is my own introductory into the aviation industry, as I joined the industry in 2009, with Airtran being my parent company. So Airtran is very special to me in that sense. Fast forward to 2001. Boeing implemented a moving assembly line for production of the 717 and its counterpart, the 737. The 717 is a twin-engine single-aisle airliner developed for the 100-seat market and originally marketed by McDonnell Douglas as the MD-95. It is powered by two Rolls-Royce BR715 turbofan engines. The moving line greatly reduced production time, which lowered its production costs. Times will become difficult due to the September 11th attacks, but Boeing still pressed on, keeping faith and confidence in the 717, and on June 18th of 2002, the 100th 717 was delivered to Airtran Airways. Fun fact about Airtran, as I mentioned with it being special to me, Airtran is also special to Boeing, as it was the 717's launch customer, and Airtran would also be the final recipient to the 717 as well. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and after citing low sales, in January 2005, Boeing announced plans to end the production of the 717 after completing all outstanding orders. The last and final 717 rolled off the assembly line in April of 2006, with the final delivery to Airtran on May the 23rd. The 717 entered service in 1999, with 155 aircraft being delivered. As of June 22nd, 103 Boeing 717 remain in service. The 717 is actually a very unique aircraft. As previously mentioned earlier on, It's modeled and rebranded after the McDonnell Douglas MD-95, hence the similar engine pattern being the top. I always used to say that these engines remind me of puppy dog ears, because when I would see maintenance work on the engines at night, they would be sitting up like puppy dog ears. When a dog is happy and how its ears will sit up, that's how the engines sit up. And the aircraft itself is actually quite comfortable on the interior when you're riding in it. It comes in a 2-3 seat configuration, and as mentioned, it's single aisle. But I actually quite like it because even though the jets are on the upper back part of the aircraft, they're actually, I'm not going to say they're quiet, but they make for a very comforting sound when you're trying to sleep. They can be a little noisy depending on your level of tolerance to noise, but honestly, if I have the chance, I will definitely take another ride on the 717. For those that know about the acquisition of Airtran under Southwest, Southwest actually leased all of the 717s that Airtran had in its possession to Delta. So Delta now flies the 717. I believe they have retired some, but for the most part, they do have them in their fleet, and they keep them along the short range routes instead, and let the other bigger airplanes take the long range routes. As I mentioned, it's pretty much like it's a jet, and it's actually, again, quite comfortable, and I just love the whole look of it. This particular model was a gift to me from someone, and I really love it. It shows the true rendition of the 717, and it's not too heavy, but it's definitely gorgeous. And even though I have yet to see the 717 in person again as of now, but I hope at some point I can head down to Atlanta and take a flight on the 717. And it's hard to see because of the dust that's on here that tells you how long this has been sitting, but it probably won't focus. The tail number on this particular plane is 704. That number is special to me as it was the very first 717 that I got the chance to learn how to push off the gate when I used to work on the ramp. But that is it for this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Have you flown on the 717? If you have, what did you think of your experience? How did you like it? Was it comfortable to you? Would you fly on it again if you had the opportunity? So please subscribe. Please go follow me over on Twitter at DragonPink07. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, family, and other aviation enthusiasts. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Never say forever fall into the